So here's how I set up one of my ads using Meta Business Suite, which is a really convenient way to post on both Facebook and Instagram at the same time, and also a good way to use Facebook Ads Manager. So, all in one place, I recommend using Meta Business Suite to save you time. You can even schedule a bunch of posts at the same time, and then choose one that usually it recommends one that's doing really well, or it recommends a certain type of post that you can then boost. So when you're ready to boost a post, that means you're going to pay a little bit of money to have more people see it. And you don't need to do this all the time. I do a lot of free marketing for my business, but occasionally I might spend just $10 to $20, maybe 25 at the most. You can do an ad campaign that lasts for, I would recommend, 5 to 7 days. And, if you wanted to spend as much as 50, you could, but that would be if you needed, more than a couple of new clients. So if you're just trying to get like one or two or three new clients every once in a while, maybe once every month or two, try boosting a post and see how it works for you. And the way to make sure that you're more likely to get the right clients and to be able to book the clients are to attract the right types of clients to you. So I'm going to teach you a lot more about how to craft the right types of posts so you're coming off really professional and also attracting the right types of clients to your business and not necessarily people who are just looking for a good deal. So let me show you a little bit more about how I set up this boosted post. I had basically a testimonial that I copied and pasted and put little quotes around, and that is the body of my post. And then I used some hashtags, and these are local ones to where I live. And I recommend looking up the ones that people have used the most. So I choose ones that have like, thousands of people have used it before. That means that people are more likely to see it. If you live in a really big city, there might be even, ones that have been used a million times or something like that. But in a smaller town, you're looking for something in the thousands rather than the hundreds. And I'll talk about that more in my hashtag training. And in addition to this ad, in addition to the writing that I had, I posted a picture that I created, and I have all of these wonderful templates available for you in my course bundle, and you can adjust them. They're all really good for small business, small cleaning business owners. So in this one in particular is just kind of generic, but it adds a nice little picture to the ad, which people always like to have a picture or video to go along with any text ad that you do. It's going to perform better. So then what I did was I set up the kind of goal. You can have an automatic goal that Facebook chooses for you, and that'll attract the most attention. And then mine in particular, I decided to do a button where people can click learn more. You can also choose something like book now, call now. But I find that usually if people don't already know about you, they want to get a little more information before they're just ready to book off the bat. Plus, I don't really want to book people that I, haven't met and vetted first. So just letting people learn a little bit more. And then I created a form so that people could answer certain questions. So I have sort of like some general questions like, where are you located, or how big is your home, and how often do you need cleaning? Just some of those basic quote questions. And then you choose an audience for your ad. Let's see if I can show you how to add the questions. Here we go. So when you go to edit questions, these are the ones that I ask. So when people click on my ad, the first thing that will happen, there will be an automated sequence of messages that go to them. So I don't really have to, type anything. It'll just automatically say, for a free quote, please tell me more about how I can help. And then I ask, what is your address or approximate square footage of your home? And then they'll respond. And then after that, it asks them, do you need a one-time cleaning or regular cleanings? And then they respond. And then it asks, do you need help with clutter and organizing or just with cleaning? Since I offer a couple of different services, I want to find out what they need. Then they answer, and then it asks them, have you hired help before and how recently? And then they answer. So if they don't want to go through all this, they don't have to. If they choose not to answer these questions, I can still come back and find them and, chat with them more that way, or see if they want to get on the phone with me. But if someone wants to go through and answer all these questions, there's some people who will enjoy this. Do you need deep cleaning or detailed cleaning, or a basic or budget type service? I will customize the quote to fit your individual needs. So once they've gone through all those questions, if they choose to, I'll have a lot of information already when I'm ready to chat with them. So all you have to do is fill in a beginning message, questions. You don't have to ask as many questions as I did. I just going to try this out this way. I've never really done that many before. And then a completion message. So I wrote, thank you for reaching out. I will be in touch soon with more information. And then they require you to have a privacy policy. So I have one that's been automatically created for me for my website. If you have questions about how to create your own privacy policy, just reach out to me. I'd be happy to help. So I'm going to click save for these questions. And now I'm ready to promote it to a certain audience. So you can choose to target a certain area or certain type of audience. You can also choose just to target people who like your page or people who like your page and other similar people. So if you've had a lot of local people like your page, you could try using that. I like to do a custom targeting. So let me show you how that works. When you edit it, I choose my local area and not too big. I like kind of a close range, people within, 10 miles of me, because I live in a pretty urban area. But if you live in a rural area, you could open up this to being a larger radius, like 20, 30 miles. And you can choose things like people who are into shopping, people who are small business owners, but really, you don't have to do any of that. What I like to do is, in addition to targeting an area, I like to target a certain income. So you can type in household income and choose if you wanted to just target the top 5%. I don't really recommend that, but the top 10%, or you could do the top 25 to 50% if you want to have higher income and middle income people. So that's an interesting way to target people. So what I decided to do, what does it have? The top 10% to the top 25%. So it's kind of like upper to upper middle, I guess I would say. When I've tried to target lower incomes, I feel like there's more people who are interested in the service but can't necessarily afford me. If you're just starting out and you charge less than some of your competitors, you can target lower income to really get a lot of clients and experience, get your foot in the door. Highly recommend that. If you've been doing this for a while and you're trying to get people who aren't going to argue as much with the flat rate pricing, if you do start doing it that way, then target a little bit of a higher income. So that's how that works. So now you're ready to figure out how long the ad's going to go for. I'm going to spend $25 on this ad, and it's going to run for 7 days. And then it estimates it's going to reach this many people per day. 81 to 234 people a day are going to see it. And then a certain percentage of people are going to engage with it. And that determines the overall cost per click. And then later it charges you for, the amount of traffic that you've gotten. And we'll be able to analyze the results of this ad. And you can compare the results of different ads that you run and see which are most likely to get you attention. And for me, the ones that are always most successful are the ones where I have testimonials or reviews. They link to my Facebook or my Google reviews, or they give a testimonial about someone said that was really nice. Others that are really popular are like before after transformation type photos, or posts that talk about all the different services that you have that they might not know about. So if you are offering like a special seasonal package, like to help with holiday decor and wrapping and party cleanup, talk about that. If you are just offering some special seasonal deep cleaning for spring cleaning catch up, whatever you do beyond the regular services is a great thing to talk about in your ads.